Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride inside.
Pride inside.
My name's Emily, and I did the Rocky Horror performance this year. I played Janet in the Kauai's Rocky Horror, and it was amazing. I worked with these two amazing women. This is Jennifer Downs Takenaka. She was our director. This is Rebecca Hanson, and she played Columbia. And we had such a fun time doing the show this year, and our show really focused on openness, acceptance, and inclusion and queerness and transness, and it was a really great piece to really kind of dovetail into Pride. And we are so happy we have a performance that we did for you guys. We hope everyone's enjoying Pride inside, like we are.
Yes, Pride inside. It's gonna be fun. We did this performance just for you guys. That is beautiful. Here's another one of our beautiful members.
This is Richardson.
Happy Pride inside.
I know this
hat. Yeah. But we hope you enjoy, and we just want to say that we love you all. We love.
We love you all.
Do it.
Yay!
Spring break!
In the words of Rocky Horror, don't dream it. Be it.
Yes.
Wow. Get up, Jenny.
I love you guys.
We love you.
Is that everybody? We good?
Rolling.
Let's do this.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Oh, madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Never very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Do it!
I remember doing the time or drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me, then a voice would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight, and it's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy, a fantasy free me, so you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention, well secluded, I'll see you with a bit of a mind flip. You're there in the times, and nothing will ever be the same. You're spaced out on sensation. I like your under sedation.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight, and it's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just having a think, when a sneak of a guy gave me an evil wink. He shook me off, well, he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and a demo vibe. Stared at me and I felt the change. Time and nothing ever would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. to the left, and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips, and bring your knees in tight. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Happy Pride! And happy Pride!
Hey.
And this is the cast. Okay. I'm terrible at this. Okay. Hi, welcome. This is Jennifer Downs and the cast of Rocky Horror. And we just want to say happy Pride. We love everyone. And we just want to talk about love. Love. Love and acceptance. Yes.
Yeah. I think we all.
Something that was really important about this show was being able to just be yourself and be open and accepting to anything, and that's why all of us, even now, months later, still get together and have been excited just to do this small piece for Kauai and Wright.
And I think that's such a good part of the history of Rocky Horror is, you know, back in the 70s, 80s, where, you know, the LGBTQ community wasn't as accepted as it is now. Rocky Horror was kind of a place where they could kind of be themselves and hide, and not exactly hide, well, I think be themselves.
Yeah, and I think
Be
there was
themselves.
probably with each other instead of, you know, absolutely.
Yeah.
With no scruples,
No.
just all love. All love.
And that this group has definitely been that. It has been a group of complete acceptance and openness and beautifulness of all walks of life, of all sexual orientation.
Well, I'm really excited and proud to be on the board that chose this show.
Thank you.
You know, I'm on the board of KCP. This was one of the shows I pushed hard for. Jim and I have gone to Rocky shows every year in Alaska for like 20 years. And so this was something that I think we should be doing every year anyway.
You were down. Pretty much. Yep.
So yeah, it was something that, and I'm so glad.
That a vote?
Yes.
It's very great. You know, you're a great cast. You're a great group of people, and you did show the community, and the community accepted the show and you as a cast with open arms and then some.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It was a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think, you know, there were like some of us, and I kind of wish Ethan was here to like speak to it a little bit more, but that there's just maybe Chris Wilde could talk about it too. But for me, you know, one of the most important things for me was like moving here 3 years ago. I didn't really feel like I had like a big queer community, and so like regardless of like anyone's gender expression or sexual orientation here, I feel like this is where I get to like be queer and like be safe and like be myself and like a really like more than safe, you know, in a really like expressive and really kind of fun and affirming, I would say affirming way.
Yeah, like not just safe, but like a positive.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, like queer positive.
Yeah.
Community.
Queer positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are open to new members.
I'm older than all of you, and I remember when this show first came out, it was a fringe show. And it wasn't accepted in the normal community, and I always like wanted to be kind of part of that. But it was like the gay people and then the regular people. Right. And in generations since then, it's really become more accepted. And okay, this is not the normal me, and I'm glad you guys included me. with the nets, man, with the nets. People that know me and have known me for years, this is an opportunity for people to not necessarily be themselves, but be something in themselves that they wouldn't normally feel comfortable doing. Yes. And around the LGBT community, you can do that because everything is accepted. It's not looked at as us and them in this community. So we've been going to gay bars and participating in Rocky for years, like Lori said, but because we feel comfortable there, and everybody is really equal. It's not an us and them thing. It's a lot different. We have more fun in this community. I've never gone to a nightclub and danced with another man until I was in this show. I danced with this man. And who else was it? Were you there? It was
great.
And it was all the strangers in the
It
show
was
were all
great.
dancing together, and it was
Awkward pauses. Awkward pauses are great. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this show, one of these things that I enjoyed about the show, and that the creator of the show actually himself had done, was that he wanted to make something that was a creative and artistic openness. Right? That's the awesomeness about art. It is for everyone, regardless of where your background is, what you do. It is all about the art. And one of the things that the creator had done about this is that he said there was an opportunity to try on new skin. Try on a different orientation. Try on something new and have a little bit of fun. And that's what we did. That's what this is. And that's what it'll continue to be. Hopefully next year and the year after that. And every once a year we'll do Rocky Horror again and again and again. Hear, hear.
Just like the Time Wars. We saw during the show, and one of the hesitations I had with putting it on at the community theater was most of the crowd is different. They're used to seeing shows like Virginia Woolf and things like that, and every year they put those shows on. They're like, Rocky Horror there, it's going to be different. And I was pretty nervous in some of the shows, especially the matinees. But it was something completely different, but they all accepted it and they all loved it. I mean, once they decided, okay, this is going to be different, let's go with it.
Some of them
everybody had fun. Even the old people had fun.
Yeah.
I danced with, I had more ladies sitting in my lap in the show that were way older than me that had a great time, and it was really enlightening to see that, and it was encouraging to see that.
I feel like after the show, you know, because I could see people in the audience, and in the beginning of the show, sometimes I would target this one person, and I could tell they kind of looked like a little uncomfortable, like, oh my god, I don't know if I should be looking. And at the end of the show, they were just like, they just let their freak flag fly, pretty much, and that was so fun. And it just, I think the show just really gets people to think, like, what is normal?
And we did have a few walkouts, which I think fewer than we were expecting, but that's gonna happen, and that's gonna happen in your life too, and you want to look for the people that don't do that and instead stay and celebrate you the way you are, and your flag fly and love you all the more for it.
There's one of the things that's really great about the show is there's no shame. Right, and I think that's why so many people came to love it and came to see it again and again and again, is because, wait, I get to be myself, whether that's LGBTQ or an ally or just as a sexual person, and not be ashamed of it, and not be ashamed of our bodies. Like, we went on stage night after night in lingerie, and I think it's really important to say, yeah, we're not ashamed of who we are, and we love each other, and that the show really represents that. Don't be ashamed of that. And it helps us.
And I think, like, as a group, we learned so much more about that. I think, like, as a whole, we are pretty accepting people. But I think we all learned, like, another level of that doing this show.
Because there's always room for learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
consent.
Consent.
We learned a lot about consent.
I feel like
that was a big word.
Yeah, some of the dance moves,
Yes. Anything else?
Well, not only that, the show brought out a whole new audience that would not normally attend theater events on this island, and it brought out the freaks, basically.
Yeah.
Bring them out.
And they were ready to party, so why not?
Yeah, we kind of like brought the freaks onto the theater scene and brought the theater crowd onto the freak scene.
Yes, exactly. See? Us. We're all us.
But I think deep down, we're all...
No, we all
Yes, obviously. That's better than okay. It's beautiful.
Everybody has that in them, but we're all inhibited.
We're all,
Don't say anything. Nothing. Said nothing. Anything else? I love you guys.
I love you. And should we all just say, like, happy Pride?
Yes, happy Pride!